we have no value for peace. And if we do, it's not strong enough. We tend to downplay the peace we get from going within and upplay or exaggerate the peace we get from going out. Right now, most of you are happy. But suppose after here, you had a choice to go hang out with your friends, and they asked you, how was that last hour? In your mind, you're saying he was happy, but then you're telling them, no, it was boring. I don't know what I was doing there. We're happy when we sit in a puja, right? It smells nice, sounds are nice, everyone's well-dressed. It's very sattvic. What were you doing the last half hour? My parents forced me to do this. It was terrible. When we're just sitting down and reading a book, going for a walk, living in the moment, writing a poem, writing a song, playing an instrument, dancing, just being. No past, no future, just being. I know we all derive great joy from those experiences, those moments. But when asked about it, no, that was boring. That was terrible. What's better? Yeah, let's go see 10 movies in a row, or let's just run around for whatever reason. And we exaggerate the joy that we get from that. We don't accurately define our own experiences. Right? I hear, who was I talking? Oh yeah, I was talking to my sister. We do our discussion on Sundays in Toronto at my sister's place. And her friends happened to arrive at the same time I did. And her friends were like, did you shower today? And she was like, no, I just woke up. It was 3 o'clock. And I was like, great, you're 25 years old and you just woke up at 3 o'clock and you're glorifying that. But like, that's going in her mind that, yes, this is the cool thing to do. To wake up at 3 o'clock at 25 years old, right? But when it comes to, suppose I tell her, I got up at 4 o'clock today and I read for an hour, I went for a walk for an hour, I meditated for an hour, you're a loser. But if she did the same thing, which she has some sort of experience of that, she would experience the same peace I do, but inaccurately define it. Wouldn't value it accurately or properly. This is what we do too. We all do this, especially when it comes to the mission. We love it here, but we don't act like it. We don't verbalize it. And if we did this with the outside world, we would feel ripped off. I would sell this pencil to Vinay for $10 because I would say, this is made in Japan and so on and so forth. But when he finds out that, hey, it's only made in America, then he'd feel ripped off because I didn't accurately define this product. We do that with our own lives. We're not accurately defining our own experiences. What brings me peace? What brings me restlessness? We're ripping our own selves off. Who's ripping us off? We are. We're ripping ourselves off by not valuing peace as it should be. So I've given 3 instructions so far. Expose ourselves to the peaceful. Find out what they're doing. Observe the peaceless. Find out what they're doing and don't do it. And study our own lives so that we can accurately define peace. When we study our choices, we will slowly understand what makes us happy, when we are happy, why we are happy, for what we are happy. Only if we study ourselves and we study the world around us. And when we do, all we have to do is substitute that which brings me peace, substitute more of that, and substitute out that which doesn't make me peaceful. So simple. I have 2 portfolios. This one is the Middle Eastern market. This one is the Chinese market. The Chinese market is growing right now. I take out $1,000 from this portfolio, I invest it in this portfolio. I will make more funds doing this. In the same way, this doesn't make me happy. This doesn't bring me peace. I do less of this. This makes me happy. I do more of this. You've all played Monopoly before, right? You substitute, suppose I own 3 of the railroads. And short lines now available, 4th railroad. And I also own Park Place. If I get that 4th railroad, even though it's worth less, it's only $200 versus $350. But I'll make more because I own 4 railroads then. Hey, you want to trade? Do you want to trade properties? Yes. I substituted that, which doesn't make me money, with that, which does make me money. It's so simple. We do it with games. We do it with money. We have to do it with our own experiences, and specifically, people. We have to stop spending time with those people who don't bring peace into our lives. We have to start spending more time with those people who do bring peace into our lives. I've shared this with many people before. Prior to going to the Vedanta course, I was a highly extroverted individual. Million friends, million parties, million countries, million jobs, million everything. Have you seen Billy Madison, the movie? Yes. I was just thinking I sounded like him, you know, when I was in high school, million friends, million parties, with his tight leather jacket on in the Camaro. But anyways, my point is that when I returned from the Vedanta course, that million friends turned into 500,000 friends. Meaning, half of the friends that I had no longer were my friends. You know, we wrote contracts saying we were broken up. What I mean is that they were not interested in who I was. They were only interested in the lifestyle I lived prior to the Vedanta course. I no longer lived that lifestyle, so they no longer wanted to be my friend. Did I cry? Did I complain? Did I beg them? No. I substituted those people who were only interested in the context and not the content, and invested that time and effort in those who are interested in the content and not the context. Am I stupid for having done that? Or intelligent? Intelligent, yes. Do we all do that? Are we all doing that? Because just because I do it doesn't make it smart. If we all did it, then it would be a smart gesture or choice all around. It's not who does it, it's what's being done. Substitute agitation for peace. Very simple. And the only way to do this is to actually do it. Verify what I'm saying. Validate or invalidate what I'm saying by doing it. When I was in DC at the end of the month, whenever I spoke about the Mon Ashram, most people said, yeah, that's cool, but in the back of their minds, like, no, we don't want to do that. But in DC then, Vinay arranged 30 different rooms in our ashram at Chinmaya and Kailash Nivas. And all of the high school students and all of the CHYK volunteers spent 1 hour by themselves in those rooms. Not eating, not sleeping, not reading, not writing, not talking, just being. Not even lying down because I was concerned they would sleep. So just sitting. And when they finished, and everyone gathered in the main hall, and we forgot Vikas. We forgot one person in the room. We just totally forgot he was there.